Yea, those who may mine mataha matam injunctions idam this nityam as an eternal function anutistha adutisthanti execute regularly manavaha human beings shraddhavantaha with faith and devotion anuyantaha anusuyantaha without envy mutyate become free te all of them api even karma biha from the bondage of the law of fruitive actions. So, those persons who execute their duties according to my injunctions and who follow these teachings faithfully without envy become free from the bondage of fruitive actions. Purport. The injunctions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is the essence of all Vedic wisdom and therefore is internally true without exceptions. As the Vedas are eternal, so this truth of Krishna consciousness is also internal. One should have firm faith in this injunction without envying the Lord. There are many philosophers who write comments on the Bhagavad Gita but have no faith in Krishna. They will never be liberated from the bondage of fruitive action. But an ordinary man with firm faith in the eternal injunctions of the Lord, even though unable to execute such orders, becomes liberated from the bondage of the law of karma. In the beginning of Krishna consciousness, one may not fully discharge the injunctions of the Lord, but because one is not resentful of this principle and works sincerely without consideration of defeat and hopelessness, he will surely be promoted to the stage of pure Krishna consciousness. Those persons who execute their duties according to my injunctions and who follow these teachings faithfully without envy become free from the bondage of fruitive actions. So this chapter is about karma yoga, and this verse 31st. Krishna is speaking that those who follow my laws without envying the Lord and without deviating and faithfully following and becomes free from the fruitive bondage actions. So this is, yes, as Prabhupada is saying that there are so many Bhagavad Gitas commented by so many scholars. But if they don't understand who is Krishna, then it's not so much value. But Prabhupada wrote Bhagavad Gita as it is, this we are reading today. He says he has written what Krishna has spoken. He didn't comment his own ideas. He just wrote exactly what Krishna's come from Krishna's lotus mouth. And that's why when you read this Bhagavad Gita, because Prabhupada is pure devotee of Krishna, and when you read who has devotion to Krishna, who is faithful to Krishna, who is a pure devotee of Krishna, then you get also Krishna's mercy. And one becomes Krishna consciousness. Like when you want to learn, let's say, whatever, Jai Nishingadev, Prahlad Maharaj. So, the teacher should know what he wants to teach you. So you create a faith on him or her, and then you can learn cooking or hear harmonium playing or midanga playing. It's for the Lord. You nicely learn to play harmonium and sing nice bhajans for Krishna. No? So this is what is counted. What you learn, you use in Krishna's service. So there are, in Vedic times, the sages were pure devotees of Krishna. They were glorifying Krishna. They were chanting the holy name of Krishna. So this is going on through parampara, is coming. And now Prabhupada brought this movement in Western countries. We are so fortunate to have in Bayan cold, full of ice, full of snow, temple of Nishingadev. Is it not amazing? Huh? This is Prabhupada, he did it. No? So that's why pure devotees calls Krishna to come, and Krishna comes. He's so obliged. He does what pure devotee wants. No? So that's why pure devotees are very precious. And when we take shelter of him, we also become precious, and we also become glorious, no? Because he is glorious. So, like Hanuman, huh? He became so glorious because he served Lord Ram. He's the servant of Lord Ram, and Lord Ramchandra said, "You go and find Mother Sita." This is the instruction he got. So he went with Nal, Nil, Angad, Jambavan, and all the monkeys, warriors, and they started to march towards south. So many parties went different directions, and Hanuman's party went south towards south. And Hanuman has only one mission, to find Mother Sita. And Hanuman said to Lord Ram that when I see Mother Sita, I have to, I will say that I come from you. Maybe she will not recognize me, she will not believe me. So I need some specific something from you that when I show her, she will believe me that yes, I am coming from you. I am your messenger. So Lord Ramchandra gave her the ring, him the ring. And this ring, actually Mother Sita gave it to Lord Ram during their marriage time. So it was very beloved to Lord Ram. So he gave. And Hanuman, what he did, Mukhamai, he put it in the mouth, and he went. They were going in the forest for days and days and days, and then at the end they came at the shore of the ocean. Yeah? And I said, now what to do? Lanka is on the other side. Who can cross this big ocean? Huh? So all the monkeys say, I can do this much, I can do this much. Some say, I can only fly, but I cannot come back. And Hanuman was sitting in the corner because he didn't know his power, strength. It was been cursed by sages. You know what? When he was small child, he was very naughty. He used to go in the forest to the sages' ashrams, and he used to destroy everything. And he used to throw their pots in the water. He used to, when the brahmanas are chanting mantras, he used to go and pull their legs. And he used to do is, to one's hut, in the front door he tie a tiger, in the back door he tie a lion. So when the sages wants to go in the morning for taking bath. He cannot come out of the hut because both sides there are tigers and lions tied up. So then all the sages got together, make a Istagosti, like we are doing Istagostis. I said, what shall we do this Hanuman? Huh? So there were different opinions. And then they came to the conclusion, because he will need his strength later for Lord Ramchandra's service. So we give him the curse that now he forget his power. He becomes like an ordinary child. And when somebody reminds of his power, he will get his power back. And this Jambavan knew it, and Jambavan was in his group. So then Hanuman, because Hanuman, he didn't know about his strength, he was just sitting in the corner and meditating. And then Jambavani came to Hanuman. Hanuman, please, you go and cross the ocean. Me crossing the ocean? Such a huge ocean. Then Hanuman reminded him of his strength. And then when Hanuman heard of his strength, what he can do, he became so huge. And in one jump, he crossed the ocean. One jump, it is said, one jump. Ek lachan. One. So, Lang said. So then, he went in Lanka. And now, where to find Mother Sita? So then he was hiding. He took a very small rope. Hanuman can take different ropes. He became a very small monkey like this, and he was going, and the bodyguard, Lankini. Actually, Lankini, she was cursed by Brahma. She was an Apsara, but she was cursed to become a doorkeeper of Ravan's palace, of the main Lanka gate. So she was guarding Lanka's gate, and here comes very small monkey. Hanuman thought maybe he will pass through, but Lankini saw him going. He said, "Hey, monkey, where are you going?" And Hanuman said, "I heard that your Lanka is very beautiful. I just want to see Lanka." And Lankini said, "Like this you cannot go. You have to go to Yamadutas, Yamaloka." So Hanuman became huge, because Raksani, the Lankini was very huge. So Hanuman brought his form back and took his club and just beat him on the face. And then Lankini said, "Okay, my job is over. I will go back to my heavenly planets. I was being cursed by Brahma. But Brahma, I asked Brahma, when is my liberation? And Brahma told me, when Hanuman comes to Lanka to find Mother Sita, and you have to fight with him, then he will give you a big slap with his club, then you know it's time for your liberation." So then Hanuman, Lankini went back, took her beautiful Apsara form and went back. Hanuman entered the kingdom, and he looked everywhere. And he went Ravan's palace, and he saw Mandodari sleeping very peacefully. And Hanuman said, "No, this cannot be Mother Sita. She would not sleep like this." So then he went to the palace. Ravan was there, sleeping. Oh, he wanted to kill him at that time. And he remembered the words of Lord Ram, "You just find Mother Sita." So he said, "Okay, Ravan, you have to wait till Lord Ram come and kills you." Yeah. So then he found Mother Sita in the Panchavati, in the sorry, not Panchavati, in the Ravan's palace garden. Yeah, Panchavati was before that. She was sitting under a tree in Ravan's beautiful garden. She rejected Ravan's palace. She rejected Ravan's opulence. She rejected Ravan's that she will be the first wife, and all the wives will serve her, and she rejected everything. Yeah? And she sit under a tree. And Hanuman saw, and he knew this is Mother Sita, nobody else. So he climbed the tree, and because all the Rakshasani came, it was getting evening with their torch lights. And they started to threaten Mother Sita. You Manav lady, why don't you accept Ravan's proposal? What is problem with you? You are sitting here in the sun, heat, rain. You have no brain. You are such a stupid, so like that. And otherwise we'll kill you, we'll eat you up, like that. Then Trijata came. Trijata is the daughter of Vibhishan. And she was taking care of Mother Sita. So she came and she said, all of you go away. Don't disturb her. She's already dukhi. She's already unhappy. Why you want to make stress on her? Just go. I am with her. I take care of her. So then she used to sit with Mother Sita and help her, and she used to bring fruits. Mother Sita said, I cannot eat anything from the palace. This is not sattvic food. My Lord Ram is eating fruits and roots in the forest. I cannot eat anything. So Trijata used to bring her fruits like that, and she used to eat some fruits. So then Trijata said, okay, now it's getting late, so you go to sleep. I will come tomorrow morning. And she told all the Rakshasani, don't go to her, let her peacefully sleep. So she was free from that. And she fell to sleep, and then Hanuman started to sing Ramayana from the beginning. Lord Ram's, how he took birth, 4 brothers, and went to Gurukul, and then his Swayamvar was going to take place, but then he has to go in the forest for 14 years, and Ravan kidnapped the mother, and then he threw the ring. And Mother Sita saw the ring. He said, oh, this ring is for my Ram. So then Hanuman came down in a monkey form, small like that. So then Lord Ram, Mother Sita first thought that Ravan has come in disguise. So she said that, please leave me alone. Now you have come in the form of a monkey. And then Hanuman said, no, mother, this ring is from Ram. I throw it. And then she understood it, and she was very happy to see Hanuman. So this was the service of Hanuman, to be servant and find Mother Sita. And then when he found Mother Sita, he said, I want some sign from you that I can show to Ram that I have seen you. So she had in her hair, it's called I forgot the name of this jewelry. What is it called? Anyway, it's a special for the hair. This was given by Mother Kaikai. When Mother Kaikai in the beginning, she loved Ram so much. But because of mantra, she poisoned in her ears, and she made the vow. She took vow from Dasarath to send Ram 14 years in forest and Bharat to become the king. So in her marriage, Mother Kaikeyi gave Sita the present and said to Sita, you keep always with you this. What was it, the name? Don't remember? Anyway. So she said, I have this one, you show to Lord Ram, and Lord Ram will know that you have come to me. So Hanuman fly back. And then they went to Lord Ram. So, Dasyam, Hanuman's, there are 9 processes of devotional service, and Hanuman is the Dasyam. He represents the Dasyam service. So this is how Hanuman was serving Lord Ram. And as Prabhupada said, to understand Krishna, one needs love and devotion, like Mother Sabri. No? She was an ordinary girl who was living in the forest. She was not a learned, no pandit, no sage. She was just a tribe's daughter who ran away from the house, and she was serving the sages. And her Guru Maharaj told that you stay here and one day Ram will come. And she was every day picking the fruits, testing them, that they are sweet, decorating the courtyard with flowers and waiting for Ram to come. So much love and devotion. She didn't give up. She became very, very old. She could hardly not see. Lord Ram came. So this is the love and devotion of the devotees. Without any expectations, without any, like mother. Mother, she serves, she takes care of the child without any expectations. That's why mother is glorified in Vedas, because her service is without expectations. She don't expect anything from the child. She loves the child so much that she wants to do everything for the child. So similarly, devotees loves Krishna so much, want to do anything for Krishna. So there are very nice stories about different devotees, how they render their service whole life, and they become glorious because of serving Krishna. Krishna is glorious, and when you serve him, you become glorious. This is how it's Krishna gives benedictions. You are my devotee, Hanuman. Hanuman was just a monkey, and look what position he got. Lord Ramchandra will embrace him. There's very nice story when they're building the bridge because they have to cross the ocean to go to Lanka. And there was one squirrel. And the squirrel was also doing service. The monkeys were huge. They were throwing so big stones in the ocean. And the stones were floating because Nal and Nil had a benediction. This is another story. So many stories inside, Because Nal and Nil, they were also very mischievous. They used to go and throw sage's pots and kamaldu and everything in the water. So they curse him. Whatever they throw, it will float. So they go and collect the things. So this one side is a curse, but one side was a benediction because they used to throw the stones, and the stones were floating. And the squirrel was throwing little sand in the water. And Hanuman saw it, and he said, this squirrel, can you please go out of my way? You are on our way. What you are doing, And Lord Ramchandra saw it. He corrected Hanuman. He said, no, You are a huge guy, you can lift mountains. He's a small body, the service is equal. Your service and squirrel service. So don't estimate service of devotees. They can, according to the capacity, one does the service with love and devotion. So then Lord Ramchandra took the squirrel, put on his hair, and was patting him. You know squirrel? They have very nice patterns. It's come from Lord Ram. Because he was patting, he was doing like that. And from that time, squirrels have these nice patterns. So they look so beautiful. Squirrels, they're very beautiful. They're very tired. But thank you. Yeah. So then, these are the pastimes of Lord. How merciful is Lord Ram, how he takes our service. Lord Nishingadeva is taking our service. Whatever you can do, little, one should do with best determination, best knowledge, best understanding, and with love and devotion. This is all what Krishna wants, nothing else. He is very pleased when we just do service for him. Yeah, so my dear devotees, nice that we can remember different pastimes and get encouragement, get strength to continue serving Krishna by hearing, by reading, by taking in our heart this beautiful stories, beautiful surrendering different devotees, how they surrender their life. So this is all mercy of Lord Krishna that we can come be here and try to serve Nishingadev. Like Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, such a great personality, how much difficulties he has to go through, but he didn't forget Krishna. He didn't forget Krishna. That's the reward he got. Krishna came personally. Brahma gave Hiranyakashipu all these benedictions. Immortal. Nobody can kill him, he thought. Now I am immortal. Who can kill me? Nobody can kill me. Even Brahma cannot kill me. So he was very proud. Proudness is one of the fall down of devotion. When devotee becomes proud, Krishna makes him fall down. So one should be always humble. Doesn't matter what happens. It's the diamond jewel of devotee to be humble. Not be proud, not be envious of Krishna, not envious of other living entity. Yeah? So then, what happened? Krishna said, okay, you have your benedictions. It's fine. I don't cancel any Brahma's benedictions. But still, I will come and kill you. So you know the story, how Nishingadev came and killed Hiranyakashipu, and protect Prahlad Maharaj. So Krishna is not bound by anybody. To protect devotee, he can do anything. Like he did to Arjun. Jarasandha, he was hiding. And Arjun promised, said, tomorrow if I don't kill Jarasandha, I will enter fire. Krishna says, you all are very good in taking vows, yeah? I have to work for that. Okay, next day it happened. Whole day gone. Jarasandha, they hide him so inside completely, you could not reach Jarasandha. Evening came. When evening comes, war stops. Conch shell is brown. Then Duryodhana and Jarasandha all came. Okay, they were so happy that Arjuna will enter fire. War is over now. Yeah. But Krishna has another plan. Yeah. Krishna gave the sign to sun god to set. It became dark immediately. So everybody, okay, sunset now, you promised, so please get ready. We get the wood for you, enter the fire. And they prepared the wood, and Arjuna was about to go, and light, sun appeared in the sky. Everything was bright like daytime. And Krishna said, Arjuna, it's not sunset. Do your duty. So this is what Krishna does to protect his devotees. So, my dear devotees, please, don't have any doubts. Any doubt comes, read Bhagavad Gita. Your doubt will go away. Good. Any questions, please? Yes?
I have two questions. The first is, how can we serve more with devotion and love and not mechanically?
When you serve Krishna, if you are happy, if you feel happy, then it comes and goes. We have to practice makes us perfect, Prabhupada says. So we just continue with our service. And this will bring us to the level of eternal happiness. We are in this material world. So many desires, so many this and that. But if you just continue, Krishna sees your endeavor. And Krishna can do all kind of gives you strength to serve him. So, faith, determination, and love.
The second question is, how can we serve the pure devotee?
To serve pure devotee? Actually, pure devotee likes that you serve Krishna. Pure devotee doesn't want anything for him. He is always wants that we all serve Krishna. And in this way you serve your spiritual master. Krishna, your spiritual master wants that you serve Krishna and be happy. And you follow his instructions. One side is very simple, but one side is not simple. It's very, very difficult. Because we are conditional souls, So, but by the mercy of Prabhupada, by the mercy of pure devotees, we are coming higher and higher in Krishna consciousness. Only by the mercy. Only by mercy. Yeah. Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Beach. By the mercy of Guru, spiritual master, one gets the bhakti. And by Krishna, one gets spiritual master. And so it's connected. So you are doing very nice service here. You are happy. Yes. So in such a young age to serve Krishna is glorious. Yes, it's blessings and glorious. So continue. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Sometimes one cannot recognize it. But sometimes Krishna gives us some understanding from devotees. They will come and speak or say something, and then we can understand. Because pride is such a, one kind of quality is hidden in us. It's hidden. we cannot recognize ourselves. But when we are pride, then we feel like something is not right in me. Yeah, we feel like, that why I'm not happy. Nah. So this is prideness. So one can how you say, prideness can be destroyed by humbleness. Doesn't matter if one is, but be humble. That humbleness destroys everything. Yes. Even if you are wrong, sometimes some elder devotee says, "You said sorry, Prabhu, sorry, Mataji." Even if, like in India, the families, yeah, the children, they are so with the parents. They are so humble with the parents. Even they sometimes give big scolding to son or daughter. She knows or he knows that, I don't know, but still they will say, "Yes, Mataji, sorry, Mataji." And mother will understand that no, he is not. So this is called humbleness, to be humble, even if you are wrong. It's very difficult, very difficult. And then the person later, no, actually, she's not. She's so humble that she accepted, or he is so humble he accepted. And they will come to you and say, "Yes, it was not your fault." Yeah. So humbleness is the most diamond of the jewelry of the bhakti. Trinadapi sunichena sarorapi sahichuna amadina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. To be humble than the straw in the grass, in the, how you say, in the street. Yeah. So, thank you. Some more? Yeah. Dasya ras. Mm-hmm. Others are Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada, Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma, Nivedanam. Shravanam, Kirtanam, hearing, chanting, remembering Krishna, glorifying Krishna, worshipping Krishna, serving Krishna. Pada Sevanam is Lakshmi, Mother Lakshmi, massaging lotus feet. And Bali Maharaj, he was the one who surrendered completely to Krishna. You know the story of Bali Maharaj, Vamandev? Yeah. So he gave up, he gave everything to Vamandev. 3 steps. Lord Vamandev took everything from Bali Maharaj. So that's why he is glorified, Bali Maharaj, who gave everything up. Prahlad Maharaj, remembering Krishna. Prahlad Maharaj, Shravanam, Kirtanam. Dhruv Maharaj, what is it? And yeah, so these are the 9 process of devotional service. Yeah. Vishnu Smaranam. Yes. Some more? Okay. So thank you very much for allowing me to say some words about Krishna, and it's good for me also to how you say, to work on me also. It's not that I'm very much elevated person. I'm also working on these points. So thank you, and see you in 2 weeks. Hare Krishna.
Good.